Hello and welcome to episode 25 of the Little House Knits podcast. My name is Michelle, also known as ScullyB on Ravelry. I can also be found on Instagram as McTech76. So welcome. Today is Saturday, February 1st, 2014. How have you been? How are you? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are as excited about the fact that January is over and we are 1 month closer to spring. So things have been kind of quiet here, just the regular everyday stuff, school, work, chores, knitting, some other things. So that's it. I will say that, and this is probably only a sad thing for me, I'm pretty sure it's only a sad thing for me. This week I had to send an email that I did not want to send, and it was to Megan and Amy of the Stockinette Zombies to let them know that I will not be able to attend the Zombie Knit-pocalypse this year in June. So I'm really bummed out about it. So I got ridiculously bummed out about it. I won't go into details because it makes me look like a 13-year-old girl, but I think at heart I probably am. But I was very sad to let them know that, but I just, for as much overtime as I've been picking up and things like that, I'm not going to be able to swing it. So I'm a little bummed out. So to all of you that I would have seen and would have loved to have seen again, I'm sorry. This is it for me. My train stops here. So there's that, which is kind of a bummer. But I will be there in spirit. I still plan on finding out which day they're doing the 5K on. I'm going to run my own 5K that day, just so I will be running with you in spirit. So, crazy lady. That's me. So anyway, that's that. On the up note, though, I'm going to go to Rhinebeck this year. So, and what's even crazier is my husband's going to go with me. That man is crazy. So, yeah, it's actually, our anniversary is October 18th, and I felt bad in past years saying, why don't we go to a fibery related thing on our anniversary when he's not really interested in all that stuff. But I think he felt bad that I couldn't go on the retreat this year, so he's being quite nice to me. And he looked at the the listing of events and things that they do there, and he's interested in some of the things they have. So yeah, so it'll be a nice anniversary gift, and we'll save money in plane fare because it's only a few hours ride from where we are. So the biggest thing for me though is that this is silly, my kids are going to be 9 and 11 by then, and we've never left them for 2 nights in a row, and that gives me agita. So anyway, so it'll be fun. So if anybody's going to Rhinebeck, let me know, and I would love to see you guys there. So we'll see. But that's it really for news. I feel like we have sort of a lot to do today because I have some finished things to show you, some not so finished things to show you. We have to draw a prize winner for January. I want to show you the prize that's up for February, and we have to draw a February bag. So we're going to have a special guest later who's very excited. So as soon as I said, oh, I need help today with recording. Oh, I'll be right there. Do you need me there now? No, I'd like to take a shower first. So we have that coming up. So let's see. I want to jump right in, but I wanted to let you know something first. The yarn that was in my January bag was Knit Picks Felici, and I was on Knit Picks website last week, and I was adding something to my wish list, and I noticed that some of the yarn that I had put there said goodbye next to it. So I panicked because I've had that happen before, and I think, oh, I'll wait until, like if I look when I'm at work, I'll get home and I'll order it then, and I get home and it's sold out, which is a bummer. So fortunately I wasn't at work when I was looking, so I was able to just throw everything in my cart and take care of it. And I noticed when you go to Knitpicks website, if you click on the sock yarn, the Felici doesn't come up anymore. But if you type in Felici in the search box, it still comes up. There aren't as many colors. So I had emailed them just asking them, you know, what was going on, and apparently they are discontinuing it to make room for new yarn lines. So I tell this to you only because if you're interested in it, if you like it, if you've knit other socks with it, and you want to get some, you might want to check it out before it's gone. So I was a little sad about that. So that means I actually have some yarn to show you. I have enabling. That's crazy. So yeah, so I'm going to show you my works in progress first rather than finished objects, because I have a feeling that you'll see why. It's just silly. So, oh, and one other thing I have to do with you today is I have to ask you for help in interpreting a knitting request my mother has made. So I'm going to do that. But first things first, I'm going to show you what I am working on. I sort of have a hoe. I haven't Kitchenered the end. So I am still on February 1st working on my January sock yarn surprise bag. So these are spooky socks in the Knitpicks Felici colorway. I don't know why, but these socks, they are killing me. I know that sounds awful, but I feel like I am forcing myself to get through them. I don't know if it's because I decreased the needle size so I have more stitches, or because I'm doing an afterthought heel, which generally I'm not a fan of, but I wanted to try something a little different to see if it worked, which I actually tried a couple of different things, and I'll get into that in a minute, but they're killing me. They're killing me. So, and at this point, I don't even know if they're going to fit me, which bums me out even more. Fortunately, I know at least 4 people who have feet slightly smaller than mine, so these should fit them if they don't fit me. But, and I'm more bummed out because the spooky, I was like, oh, you know what? If these don't fit me, I'll just grab a couple more balls of this and knit myself a pair some other time. It's gone. So what are you going to do? But that's okay. That's okay. I have plenty of yarn, evidenced by the 26 bags that I have ready to go. So yeah, so I've finished the toe and everything, and I've woven in the ends on the toes and stuff, and the cuff on the other one. But this one I still have to do my afterthought heel. And one of my issues with the afterthought heel is that because it's all stockinette and it's very smooth, I feel like it wears through easier. So this may be crazy, but, and I don't know if you can see it, I picked up all the stitches to do the afterthought heel, and I'm trying to do a slip stitch after the heel. And it looks good up until we get to the purple, and then everything kind of shifts a little bit. But it actually, I think it looks kind of cool. So we'll see. If it fits me, I'll see how it fits and I'll let you know. Or if you've tried it before, let me know what you think. So, but I did try the slip stitch at the color changes, and I like that. So I hope they fit me. I'm hoping it's just a, you know, I don't know. I want to love these socks. I'll tell you though, you know what I think is bugging me about it? When I knit the same colorway for my mother's socks, the white isn't as crisp as I would really like a white to be, which is fine. I knew that going in, but with this one, I'm finding so many like bleedy spots. Like, I don't know if you can see that, like all of that sort of, like it seems like the purple bleeds into the white. There was another stripe I did, maybe it was on the other sock, where it looked like the orange had bled into the white. So it's, I'm a little bummed out with them. So maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. But on that note, because I'm not in love with knitting these, I've been doing lots of other things to not be knitting them. So, but I will finish this sock by the end of the weekend. So that's something. Oh, before I show you what I've been working on though, a friend of mine, we had a Secret Santa at work. I got a gift certificate to the Yarn and Fiber Company, which is up in Derry, New Hampshire. And I wanted to, I only have one set of 32-inch circular size 2mm, well, size 0 2mm needles. So I figured I'll go up there and I'll use my gift certificate and I'll get another set of needles. So what I bought was, I forgot the package. They're the Carbons needles. So these are them, and I actually got a 40-inch, and I think I like the 40-inch better for doing magic looping the socks. But anyway, I was really excited about these needles because I was using the Knit Picks double pointed. I have the wooden ones. They just felt like they were going to snap in my hand, and it was freaking me out. So I wanted to get another set of needles, and I looked at a set of Addies, I think. So they were metal, but I wanted to try the Carbons because they're so light. And I will say that knitting with them, I really enjoy. The only thing about these that I'm not crazy about is the join. It's a, you know, you run your fingers over it and it's just rough. These are the, these ones are the eBay needles from Japan that everybody talks about, and the join on them is wonderful. It's so smooth. But needle-wise, I love these. If I could get the join on these and these tips, I'd be the happiest girl in the world. But anyway, I would recommend them though. I would recommend the Carbons. I like them. I think, yeah, I'm not gonna complain too much. I like them, and technically they were free. So that's that. That's a needle review for me. But let's show you what I have been doing that has not really needed to be done. I don't know why. I'm still on a little bit of a crochet kick, so there you go. This is basically for Seamus. He needs a scrubby for his back, so this way he can butt behind him. So I don't know. I just started doing it one morning because I was like, I'm not quite ready to knit yet. I don't have my thinking brain in yet. So I was just sitting watching the news after the kids left, and I started just trying single crochet, and I did. So this is the result of that. So, and then I was all proud of myself. I crocheted a flower. Silly as anything, but it's so pretty. So maybe I could put it on a barrette. That'll be me next week. Yeah, okay. Anyway, and the last thing I did was a swatch. I had talked to a girl at work. I don't know if I had mentioned this before, but she's pregnant, and she saw, you know, people have those newborn pictures, and they have props and all this. Baby was on a stack of Doctor Who books. Not Doctor Who books. Oh my God. Dr. Seuss books. But it was wearing this really cute hat. She's like, where would I get that hat? And I was like, I'm sure you can find one somewhere, but I figured I would try to knit one up for her. And the colors I have, I think, match pretty well. So this is the hat. And when I look at it, I see 4th of July, but I know what the hat's supposed to look like. So this is the brim and the pom-pom. Yes, I did. I mentioned the pom-pom to you last time because I am pom-pom deficient. So, but I knit up a little swatch. So I may cast this on at some point. She's not due until May. So there's no rush for a baby hat. That's it. That is all I have for works in progress. That's all I have for what's on the needles, which is going to change shortly because we're going to do a drawing. But let's see. So I have a little enabling. Like I said, the Knit Picks was discontinuing Felici. So what I had in my wish list was some yarn to finish up a pair of socks for Seamus. And this is the Spring Mix colorway. So I got 2 balls of this, just to be on the safe side. So 2 balls of that. And I also got, because I thought it was pretty, and I'm a sucker for pretty sometimes, this is the Sweetheart colorway. It looks good in Valentine's Day-ish. I won't end up knitting them for Valentine's Day, but still, there's always next year. So I have that. And I got 2 balls of that also. So yeah, that is what's going on for that. What else? Could I anymore? I'm sure I could. Let's not push the boundaries. My mother had showed a friend of hers a pair of socks that I had knit for her. And her friend said, I'm not completely clear on this conversation. My guess is she said, oh, I wonder if Michelle could knit this, and my mother volunteered me. So, I don't know. My mother's friend would like an infinity scarf for her daughter. And rather than buy one, apparently she would like a knit one in a specific color that I'm guessing she's having a hard time finding. So what she did was she sent her infinity scarf that she likes with my mother to me. And I've never really done commission knitting before, so I don't know. My mother said, how long will it take you to do this? How much money will it cost? I have no idea. So this, there's a couple of different lace patterns in this. This is part of it. And this is another lace pattern. So the only instruction that I'm being given through my mother is that she would like this, but tighter. So I'm trying to figure out what that means. I asked my mother, does that mean that she doesn't want it open like this? Does it mean that she wants the whole thing to look like this? Does she want it solid? I know I should just talk to this woman myself, but apparently she's very hard to find. So, one, do I do this? My husband has got no, which I'm kind of on board with that. Not that I don't want to do it, but I would hate to kind of do the guesswork if I can't get a hold of her and go through all of it and then end up with something that she doesn't even want. So, I don't know. I'll have to sort this out more. But my question to you is, what do you think she means when she says she wants it less, what did she say? She either said less open or tighter or something like that. So my thinking is that she doesn't want this. She wants this. I don't know. I was looking on Ravelry and I think I found a few patterns, and I even think I have some yarn in the color that she's looking for. I am not doing it out of lace weight. I have, in one of these bags, I know I have the perfect color. So worst comes to worst, I'll dig through the bags and find the color. But that's that. So if you can understand what she was talking about, if you have even an idea, please let me know. So that's about that. But let's do a drawing for a prize winner. So like I said last week, the prize for January, just take them out of the bag here, are these lovely 5 skeins of Space Cadet Creations. Very, very pretty colors. And these are 80% superwash merino, 10% nylon, 10% cashmere. One of them, instead of cashmere, has bamboo, which is this pretty pink one. But anyway, let's see. So we had, I have this all pulled up. I love drawing day. It's total device day because I got the phone, I got the iPad. Alright, we have 8 posts in the thread. One of them is mine. So we will do 2 through 8. Close your eyes and make a wish. Okay. Generate. And the winner is post number 5. post number 5 is LME Call, who did a really pretty pair of socks, fruit striped gum socks. That's kind of neat. So congratulations to you. And if you want to get in touch with me with your address, I will get your pretty yarn right out to you. So don't despair, guys. February is here. We're going to draw another bag. We're going to have a whole new prize. So let's see. I'll tell you what the prize is, and then I will bring my assistant in. So Lisa Marie, also known as the Yarn Goes On Ravelry, was very generous in gifting a prize for February's drawing. Well, not specifically February, but I think they look... There's pink in there. That's Valentine's-ish to me. So this is Regia for Faded Color. And it looks like it is 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide. So she has it all tied up nicely in the bag, a little ribbon and everything. So I will show you like this, but it's definitely enough for a pair of socks or a nice shawl. So there you go. So this is February's prize. So keep that in mind. And now, let me see if I can get my assistant. Boom, 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 boom. He's running. Hello, sir. Why don't you come across that way?
Huh?
Well, this way you don't knock anything down.
Hello.
You want to say hi? Come here. You can come down here.
Hello.
All right. So wait a minute. Let's shake the bag. Sorry for the noise. All right. Now.
No looking.
No looking. Just one number. You got just one?
Yep.
All right. Open it up.
And
if you pull number 2, I'm gonna
there
freak out.
is 17.
Show the camera. 17. Excellent. All right. Hold on to that. Why don't you hop up here? Can you see number 17? I think it's on top there. Is that one?
Yeah, 17.
Alright, let's see what is in bag 17. I made a note to myself on the bag for a hat. We'll see if I've changed my mind.
Let's see what it is now.
Such a goober. Ah. It's not a disco party, crazy. Ah.
Oh, that looks nice. That would be good for socks.
It would be good for socks, but
Socks
I
are.
think I'm all socked out.
That's
So let's see. I have the tag inside here. This is Barocco socks in the color number 1431. So inventive. So yes, perhaps this is the time when I will knit myself a sock head hat. So we'll see. Although I'm sure someone will steal it from me, right? Because you guys use the cowl in it for myself. Cole stole it the other day. So
that stinks.
that stinks. Are you all set? You want to say goodbye?
Bye bye.
Ah, don't kick the camera, dude. It's like a hurricane. Thank you, sir. Crazy. He's crazy. That's how I know he's mine. So anyway, this month's bag is bag number 17. Hopefully this will not take me all month. But yeah, I think I might cast on a sock head hat because I've been wanting to do one of that. And this one looks like it might be a very fun hat. So we'll see. But that's it for today. So sorry for all the craziness and confusion. But I feel like I say that every week, so maybe I should just rename this. Instead of Little House Knits, it should just be called Craziness and Confusion. That might work better. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by the little house. Have a great week. I will see you soon. Happy knitting. Bye.